The moment no one saw coming has finally happened, and America is still trying to catch its breath. When Jungkook stepped onto the red carpet at an exclusive high-profile event in the United States, the atmosphere shifted instantly. It wasn't just another celebrity appearance. It wasn't just another K-pop idol visiting Hollywood. It was a cultural collision so powerful that even seasoned Hollywood insiders admitted they hadn't witnessed this level of impact in years. And what happened next left everyone speechless. The venue was packed with A-list actors, global fashion icons, award-winning producers, and music executives who have shaped the American entertainment industry for decades. Flashbulbs exploded like fireworks as limousines lined the entrance. Conversations buzzed about upcoming film deals, streaming wars, and Grammy campaigns. Then suddenly a murmur swept across the carpet. Heads turned, phones lifted, security tightened their formation, and there he was. Jungkook didn't need an introduction, he didn't need an announcement. The energy alone announced him. Dressed in a sleek, tailored ensemble that balanced minimalist elegance with bold charisma, he walked with a calm confidence that felt almost unreal. There was no rush in his steps, no nervous glance around him. Instead, there was a quiet dominance, the kind that doesn't beg for attention because it already owns it. Within seconds, American media outlets that were originally focused on Hollywood veterans pivoted their cameras toward him. Reporters who had prepared questions for blockbuster movie stars suddenly reshuffled their cue cards. Entertainment anchors whispered urgently into their earpieces. Social media teams scrambled to clip and upload footage in real time. The headline was forming before the night had even fully begun. Jungkook had arrived and America was watching. But it wasn't just about fashion, it wasn't even just about fame, it was about presence. Several Hollywood celebrities were visibly captivated. A well-known award-winning actor was seen applauding quietly as Jungkook posed for photos. A chart-topping American singer leaned toward a producer and said, "That's him, that's the global one." Industry insiders exchanged knowing looks. This wasn't hype, this was recognition. Inside the venue, the atmosphere intensified. As Jungkook took his seat among some of the most powerful figures in entertainment, cameras continued to cut back to him. The audience reaction was impossible to ignore. Cheers erupted from unexpected corners of the hall. Even individuals who might not have followed K-pop closely seemed aware that something historic was unfolding before their eyes. When his name was mentioned during the program, just briefly, almost casually, the applause was thunderous. It wasn't polite, it wasn't obligatory, it was explosive. That reaction alone sent a message across the industry. Jungkook was no longer a global guest. He was part of the main stage. And then came the moment that truly sealed the night. During a special segment honoring global cultural impact, a montage of influential artists flashed across the giant screen. Hollywood legends, American music pioneers, international icons, and right there among them Jungkook. The crowd responded instantly, louder, stronger, longer. The cheers did not fade quickly, they swelled. After the event, multiple American celebrities were approached by reporters and asked about Jungkook's presence. The answers were revealing. "He's redefining what global stardom looks like," one prominent actress said. "It's not about geography anymore, it's about influence, and he has it." Another Grammy-winning producer added, "The discipline, the performance level, the global connection with fans, it's unmatched. America respects that." Respects, that word echoed across interviews. Because what unfolded that night wasn't just admiration, it was acknowledgement. Social media in the United States erupted within minutes. Clips of Jungkook's red carpet walk went viral at lightning speed. Fan accounts mixed with mainstream entertainment pages. Hollywood gossip blogs that rarely cover K-pop suddenly published dedicated features analyzing his outfit, his posture, his interactions. Twitter trends exploded nationwide. TikTok edits multiplied by the thousands. Instagram feeds were flooded with side-by-side comparisons labeling him the global standard. Even American fashion critics weighed in. Several style commentators praised the balance of subtle luxury and powerful simplicity in his look, noting how he managed to stand out without appearing overly theatrical. "He doesn't chase the spotlight," one analyst wrote. "The spotlight follows him." Behind the scenes, rumors began swirling. Was this appearance connected to a larger American project, a collaboration, a performance announcement, an acting debut? Industry whispers suggested meetings had already taken place earlier that week. Studio visits, private dinners, closed-door discussions, none officially confirmed, but the timing felt deliberate. What makes this moment even more remarkable is how organic it felt. There was no desperate attempt to prove relevance, no exaggerated spectacle, just a quiet arrival that commanded the loudest reaction of the night. For years, conversations about global artists entering the American market often carried skepticism. Would they adapt? Would they sustain attention? Would the industry embrace them beyond novelty? That night answered those questions without a single press statement. Jungkook didn't ask for validation, he received it. Clips of Hollywood celebrities smiling at him, applauding him, even subtly adjusting their own posture when he approached circulated widely. Body language experts online analyzed every second. Confidence, one viral breakdown concluded, not arrogance, confidence. Meanwhile, fans across America gathered outside the venue hoping for a glimpse. Some had flown in from different states just to stand beyond the barricades. When Jungkook briefly acknowledged them with a wave and a soft smile, the reaction was deafening. Tears flowed freely. Signs reading "Welcome to America, Global King" lifted high into the air. The ripple effect extended beyond entertainment circles. Business publications began discussing his brand power in the U.S. market. Analysts pointed to streaming numbers, sold-out stadium tour, and endorsement deals that consistently outperform projections. Marketing experts noted that his influence bridges cultural gaps seamlessly. One commentator on a major American news panel summarized it bluntly: "This is not a trend, this is infrastructure-level influence." As the night ended, paparazzi captured Jungkook exiting the venue surrounded by flashing lights. Yet he remained composed, offering polite bows and brief greetings. No exaggerated gestures, no forced theatrics, just calm assurance. By morning, American media headlines reflected what everyone had witnessed. Words like dominant, undeniable, global force, and industry shifting appeared repeatedly. It wasn't manufactured hype, it was collective reaction. Perhaps the most telling sign came from a veteran Hollywood director who has seen decades of stars rise and fall. When asked about Jungkook, he paused thoughtfully before answering, "You can tell when someone is temporary fame, and you can tell when someone is building legacy. He's building legacy." Legacy. That single word transformed the narrative. For fans watching from across the world, especially ARMY in America, this wasn't just another appearance. It felt like a milestone, a declaration that barriers are dissolving, that language is no longer a limitation, that talent, discipline, and authenticity can command respect anywhere. The exclusive event may have lasted only a few hours, but its impact stretched far beyond that ballroom. Industry conversations have shifted, collaborations feel imminent, expectations are rising. And perhaps the most thrilling part: this might only be the beginning. Because if one appearance can generate this level of admiration from Hollywood elites, what will happen when Jungkook officially unveils his next American project? A surprise stage performance? A cross-genre collaboration? A major award nomination? The possibilities now feel limitless. America didn't just witness a guest that night, it witnessed a global powerhouse stepping confidently into its spotlight and reshaping it. The applause still echoes. The headlines are still circulating, the admiration from Hollywood's elite still sparks debate across entertainment forums. One thing is certain, Jungkook didn't just attend an exclusive US event. He owned it. And if this is a preview of what's coming next, the entire industry may need to prepare. Because when Jungkook walks into the room, the world doesn't just look. It reacts.